Boom. All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good whatever time it might be in your location. God is good all the time. Smile. Say hi to people. And we are here for a little while to talk about stuff. So get around. Checking stuff. Fixing. YouTube stuff here. I don't know. Okay, hope let me try it again. Pop-up chat. How everybody is feeling today? Good. All right. You have to copy it again and paste it somewhere here. Good. All right. So let's try and see if it's working. Come on. Yeah, it's working now. Okay, so the chat is working actually. Give me some feedbacks if you can hear me and you can see me before we start. All right, so the chat is finally working. Let me see. Browser. No. Interact with that browser. Put it somewhere here. Talking to myself because of many things happening here. Okay, people, so welcome. I hope you're doing good and you had a great day, or you just started your day or whatever. Have a blessed one. So much to cover today. If you give me some feedbacks, it doesn't hurt anybody. If you can hear me and you can see me properly. Not really. I didn't schedule anything. I just went live because I have like 1 hour free. So it's less than 1 hour now. So I have to start talking and rush to the topic. So here we go. So before we get to some details about stuff, you see all these teams here that they're just like 1, 2, 3 or even 4 Champions League. I didn't see Arsenal anyway. So it's kind of embarrassing, like the best team in the world, Arsenal, that always win the quadruple at the beginning of the season. But in the end, they have 0. No Champions League. This is really ridiculous. And look at AC Milan down, and Real Madrid are like the kings on top there with 15 trophies. Milan have how many? Like 7? Yeah, they can't win anymore, man. They just disappeared out of the blue. So even Aston Villa, and you see Chelsea 2, Benfica 2, you know, Nottingham Forest 2, even Porto 2, Manchester United 3, you go on and on, Barcelona 5, Liverpool 6, Bayern Munich 6, Milan 7, and boom, you have this is how you bring the debate of the best team or whatever. Win something first, right? You have to win something first before you bring the debate about stuff. So we are going to get to some details here. Boom. Headlines, and then we're gonna get to details. Vint, we're still waiting for his signing for Liverpool. They just want 130 million on nothing, on get out here. We want the money, or you don't have the money and nothing. AC Milan wanna sign this guy here, Luka Modric. Milan always are like, they like veteran, you know, they like people who are tired and sick, so they can get them on free and cheap. But Modric still have something to offer to the world of football. I think he's gonna do good in Italy. But he said that if he leaves Manchester, if he leaves Real Madrid, he doesn't want to be in Europe or something. So he changed his mind or something. Last summer, Saudi came with ridiculous offer. He didn't want to go. Bro, go grab the bag. For a couple of years, you take the money, you build your own island, you buy a couple private jet. Life is good. So it looks like AC Milan are trying to get this guy. If he was like a defender or some other positions, I was going to say Chelsea should go for him for experience. But now I'm sick and tired of Modric guy. Abramovich even invited him in his personal house, and I don't know, Monaco, and his boat or whatever, and he ended up by not signing for us. But part of that, it wasn't only Chelsea. It wasn't about the player. It was about Daniel Levy making it difficult or almost impossible for Chelsea to get him. And when Madrid came calling, yeah, you know, selling your best player to your direct rival, I can understand why Tottenham Hotspurs try everything not to sell him. But himself, he wanted to come to Chelsea. Mr. Luka Modric. Not Modric from Chelsea. All right, so let's say how much they're going to offer him. I don't know. I don't care. But they got the Giroud. They got all the old players that can't play, that can't run anymore at Milan. Inzaghi is on the verge of joining Al Hilal in Saudi. The guy got dismantled, man. This brother got absolutely destroyed by PSG in the final. But for me, the best team so far until the final was Milan. Was not Milan, but Inter Milan, because of defensive work and the attitude and the never say die attitude they had. Like, you score, we're gonna score. You score, we're gonna score. Like, they were so good until the final. And then it was like men against boys. They got dismantled, destroyed. So brother is trying to take a break from Europe, and like, man, this is humiliation. But still a very, very good coach that people will be fighting for. A coach like him, amazing, man. So him leaving, Inzaghi leaving Inter is something that will completely destroy the entire team. You will see some players questioning their future. I want Chelsea to put money on the table, right? Show me the money. Go for Bastoni, okay? When we are done with strikers, attackers, and whatever, the first thing, go put the money on the table. Boom, Inter. What do you think? We always have some kind of good relationship with you, right? All right. Take the money, give us Bastoni. If Chelsea manage to get Bastoni in that young defense, and you have somebody, Bastoni is like Thiago Silva on his prime, right? Experience, leader, legend. He comes to that Chelsea team, you will see a completely different story. If Chelsea manage, well, we already got Delap. If they manage to get, I don't know, Osimhen or Eketike or another profile that they're looking for, okay, and they manage to get Bastoni, you know, a proper clinical striker, I think next season Chelsea can go and challenge everything, to be honest. Chelsea got like the best midfielder in the world right now. Dario Essugo been confirmed by Chelsea today, and they have Andrew Santos, and they have the whole gang is there. So I don't think Chelsea really need much. 2-3 key players, and then the team is there. And also it's gonna now depend on what kind of system we play, what kind of team you're gonna build, because you can have whatever quality you have, but if you keep on abusing them and misusing them, and then it's not gonna help. All right, so let's go. This was supposed to be like headlines before we go to details. Brian Mbuemo, the Cameroonian international goal scoring machine from Brentford, is wanted by Manchester United, and he said yes. He said yes to Manchester United. David Ornstein already confirmed it. Fabrizio Romano copied and pasted it. So, yeah, this brother is going. So Amorim is getting his people. He already got Cunha. Now it's gonna be Mbuemo. Get Rasmus Højlund out of the team as soon as possible. Send him to jail or something, and then start getting rid of some other players and build your own team. But man, Manchester United is still attractive even without European competition. Well, the money is good too, so they still have some kind of prestige, Manchester United. Milos Kerkez. Kerkez is a matter of when and not a matter of if. He's joining Liverpool, and Liverpool also are doing madness on the market. Madness. Jeremy Frimpong is already in the team. Kerkez is going to sign in the next hours or days. Who else? They're going to sign the big one, Florian Wirtz. If they get him, and then I think they still need a proper target man number now, unless if they decide to give another chance to Darwin Núñez. Darwin Núñez is going to Saudi or somewhere because it's just not working for him. And remember, for people who have very short memories, when Darwin Núñez signed from what team he used to play? Benfica, right? He was at Benfica. He was absolutely a beast. Like he was Haaland and him in Europe. Or let's say him and Haaland. Like the best of the best. Scoring for fun. Came to the Premier League, the rest is history. So just because Gyökeres or whoever you think, you know, Victor Osimhen, Boniface, put whatever name there, there is no guarantee that you're going to come here in the Premier League and be like Haaland. The majority of goal scorers that come from other leagues, they struggle for a few years before even adapting. Haaland is a different animal. He's on his own class, right? If you look at Joelinton, when Newcastle United bought him, he was killing it in Germany. Came to Newcastle, one of the worst signings ever. It took Eddie Howe to come and say, brother, take this charge of scoring goals number 9 away from you. Play in the midfield. Be free. Bully people. Do whatever you can. If you score 1 goal, it's okay. You don't score, it's okay. And look at that brother. One of the best midfielders in the country. He can play pretty much from every position. So I've seen so many so-called great strikers from other leagues. Timo Werner, when Chelsea bought him, he was the number 2 after Lewandowski. Like Lewandowski beat him for like 1 goal or 2 goals to win the Golden Boot. He was absolutely unstoppable. We brought him at Chelsea Football Club. The rest is history. The brother can't even score a one-on-one. So all the theories and narrative about you have to make sure buy a proven because we are Chelsea, blah, blah, blah. Okay. It's all good, but you have to prove it at Chelsea. It's not like exact science where, you know, just because you score 1,000 goals there, you come to Chelsea, you score goals. It doesn't work that way. So every transfer is a risk. That is true. And Rasmus Højlund, talking of the devil, he's wanted by Inter Milan and some other clubs. I think they're going to get rid of him because what's the point of keeping this brother? You know, just because your last name is Højlund and sounds the same as Haaland doesn't mean that you're going to be Haaland, right? Haaland is Haaland. Højlund is Højlund. Who on earth is Dario Essugo that Chelsea just signed? Chelsea didn't sign him today. He signed for like in January already. They just confirmed his signing. He's a very good a Portuguese midfielder that is just like Caicedo. And he's absolutely like that midfield of Chelsea it's just illegal to have so much quality like that. So much quality, unlimited quality. And I don't want to hear any excuse next season because Chelsea got it all. Essugo, apparently he came to Chelsea to help to be a backup for Caicedo, because how can you bench Caicedo? But that guy, the way I see him, he can make a case. Another baby N'Golo Kante there. So you have them, a lot of them, and then you think about Lavia still there. Lord have mercy. We have to ship some of them somewhere because you can't keep so much quality in the team without using them. We're gonna have to make choices. And you have Andrew Santos. It's just illegal. It's illegal to have so many players in one position and not have good players from other positions. You know what I mean? Let's go. How everybody is feeling? Smash the like button, ask your question or call or whatever. You are not obligated to do. I'm here to have fun. I'm gonna be here for less than, let me see, less than 40 minutes from now, you know? I have like 40 minutes or 35 minutes. Good evening, sir. Mr. Oda Chukwudi. Who is our next signed? What do you mean? Who is our next sign? Well, we have just to announce officially Mr. Delap, and the next one could be Eketike, the French guy. We don't know. But the next signing is going to be Eketike, or let's say they surprise Chelsea with Osimhen. Nobody knows. The best two strikers that came out of the Bundesliga in recent times have been Bobby Firmino and Sadio Mane. What do you mean? The two best strikers that came out of the Bundesliga in recent time have been Bobby Firmino and Sadio Mane. Well, first of all, Sadio Mane didn't come from the Bundesliga. He came from Austria Bundesliga, which is he played for RB Salzburg, Red Bull Salzburg. He never came from Germany. Okay, so let make sure that you understand that. Mane came straight from Africa to, I think he stopped a little bit in France in one of the small teams there. And after one season, he went to RB. It's in the system. Red Bull got academies around the world. Even in Africa, they have very, very good scouting system, and they work like some with some big clubs in Africa, in South America. So they know players from all over the world. So Sadio Mane never played before Liverpool. He never played in Germany. Okay, do your homework. After Liverpool is when he decided to go for Germany, and he went to play for I think Bayern Munich, and it didn't work out for him. One season, and then he was shipped to Saudi. All right. Bobby Firmino, when he came to Liverpool, he came to Liverpool actually before even Klopp got there. Nobody even knew who he was. He was just a timid number 9. You remember people used to call him an absolute flop, and people didn't even take him seriously. It took Klopp slowly and surely integrating him and taking the burden of scoring goals. Because when he came, they bought him as a number 9. But he's not a number 9. He's there just to facilitate goals to somebody else. He's like a second striker, the guy who does the dirty work for the team to be balanced and score goals. So I don't know if you're gonna say the two striker that came out of the Bundesliga, the two best. I don't think you can call them the best. Haaland also came from the Bundesliga. He was at Salzburg. I don't know why I always try to call them Strasbourg, because Strasbourg is close to Chelsea and close to where I came from. But Salzburg, and then Erling Haaland play for Dortmund, right? Dortmund. So the two best striker that came out of the Bundesliga in the recent, Bobby Firmino. Well, if you consider also came out, you didn't specify, or the one that came to the Premier League, but came out, just if you assume that is a general statement that they went somewhere else, we can find some other players that came out there that did also good in other leagues. But if you're talking specifically about the Bundesliga, and Mane, when he left Salzburg, he went to Southampton. So we can't consider him as coming straight to the Premier League because he had to get his Premier League education. I still remember when he scored like 3 goals in, I don't know, in 8 minutes or 7 minutes or something crazy like that, like 12 minutes, when he used to be at Southampton, and everybody is like, wow, what is this? Who is this kid? He even celebrated like Cristiano Ronaldo that day. And then he moved to Liverpool. That is another level, but he already in the system, in the Premier League, confirmed very, very top level player in the Premier League before moving to at Liverpool, at Southampton, before moving to Liverpool. So he was an established Premier League player before making it to Liverpool. Anyways, and I don't even know if that makes sense. So before joining Liverpool, Sadio Mane played for Southampton. That's what I just said. Prior to Southampton, he played for Red Bull Salzburg. Yeah. And Mainz in France, having started his youth career at... So yeah, you're just agreeing with me because you bombarded us with fake news here like Donald Trump. You said that the two guy that came from the Bundesliga was Sadio Mane, but he never been in the Bundesliga before that. He went to the Bundesliga when he was already finished. Well, he wasn't really washed. He wanted to change different environment. You know, he pretty much won everything with Liverpool. He went there and started kicking people, start punching people in the nose and stuff. Got into a big fight with Leroy Sané. Sané is also Senegalese. They got into a fight because he had a lot of injuries in Germany and got to a big fight. So that is what Bayern Munich fans are gonna remember. Here's some news today about Garnacho moving to Chelsea. We really need Garnacho in Chelsea right now. For me, no. What do you mean? Like you say something, you contradict yourself. I don't know if the way I'm reading is bad. It's some news today about you heard. Okay, so you mean you heard some news about Garnacho moving to Chelsea. Do we really need Garnacho in the Chelsea right now? For me, no. Yeah, Garnacho is a strange one. Garnacho, not for me too. Where he's gonna play, he's not like needle movers. Chelsea looking for finished article, all right? Don't get me wrong, one day that brother can go and be like a very, very top player, but at the moment, yeah, he's full of scandal, full of nonsense on social media. If it's not him, it's his brother. It's just shambolic. You don't need somebody like Garnacho at Chelsea. And in terms of even quality, I mean, we got more quality in the team than Garnacho. Come on. You know? Kenda is coming next year. Estival Willian is there. Kendry Pius is there. Sancho, I would take Sancho over Garnacho every day. I would prefer to keep somebody like Tyreek George in the team that's spending 60-70 million on Garnacho. We can find some quality academy product that can play with the love of the badge, with more determination and more fight and more energy than Garnacho. I just don't understand. If Chelsea are going for him, it's just purely for potential commercial value in Argentina because of Messi, because South America. But in terms of football, really? No. And Chelsea got rid of people like Angelo Gabriel. They got rid of Moreira, Diego Moreira. You know, look at Diego Moreira in the French league now. I think he almost almost made the first you know, the French team of the year, but you know, there is gonna be dominated by PSG for sure. But what a player. So I can find some players that can play in the same position as Garnacho and play even better because they love Chelsea. They are Chelsea through and through. They are cheap. They don't have a lot of tattoos and scandals on social media. That brother is adding tattoos like every single day. Imagine when he's like 21 or 20. How old is he? 19? 20? Tattoos are covering his entire body. Probably he's gonna start like tattooing his nose and all that. Anyways, where I'm going with this, I don't know. So thank you everybody for stopping by. It's late in some countries, and in other countries people are coming back from work, and other countries people are sleeping, other countries people are going to work. So the world is big. Big, something is happening somewhere. Timo Werner has scored 102 goals in the Bundesliga. He achieved this across 2 spells at Leipzig. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, keep bringing your news from Wikipedia. We love Wikipedia. He achieved this across 2 spells in the Premier League, in the Bundesliga Leipzig. And his time with Stuttgart. Okay, Leipzig is Stuttgart. Okay. He's one of the only few active players to have reached 100 goals. Yeah, that is a good achievement. When he came to the Premier League, I still like the guy. I rate him, hard worker, but we didn't buy him just to run and not get tired and pushing people or being a decoy for Kai Havertz to score a goal. But we bought him because of that record there. He is very clinical. He just is a killer. That's why Chelsea went for him, right? A proper killer, and he got killed himself in the Premier League. Instead of killing, he got killed. So stay at Chelsea. He won everything, you know, won big trophies with Chelsea. Thank you so much, my brother. You know, he played his part. He's gonna be forever in the Chelsea book as a legend or as a hero or whatever you wanna call him. He's gonna be there. You're not gonna take his name away from that. First season Champions League winner. So Timo Werner, my own brother, always I will respect him, right? But when it comes to scoring goals, some of the sitters that he was missing, Lord have mercy. And then came to Tottenham Hotspurs. 2 seasons on loan, absolutely crap. It took even Ange Postecoglou, big Ange, to come out and start calling him out publicly that, hey, brother, you have to do something, right? You are German international, which he is not anymore. You have to do more than this. So, he's lucky. When he came to Chelsea, he won, 3 big trophies with Chelsea. He went to Tottenham Hotspurs. He won, I don't know if his name is even in the Europa League list or whatever, but he was there. He played a little bit last year, 2024. So Timo Werner won trophies with Chelsea and Tottenham. How about that? The luckiest guy on the planet. Or he brings luck. Even if he doesn't score, that brother is bringing some luck to the team, right? So this is what I was talking about. Chelsea just confirmed Dario Essugo, 22.3 million transfer. Very good player, very, very aggressive, like old school I'm gonna get on you. You just don't come close to me because I'm gonna smash you, kind of a midfielder. I don't know why Chelsea are going for so many good midfielders, but they know what they're doing. But it's just gonna be too many. But because we are thinking about winning everything next season, starting by, yeah, let's call it next season. The Club World Cup is this season, but let's call it next season, right? So Dario Essugo is gonna go to the World Cup, and you have Andrew Santos to the World Cup, Lavia to the World Cup, and then you have Moses Caicedo and Enzo. All right. Amugu, I think he's gonna be shipped to Strasbourg. Ugo Chukwu, which I feel really, really bad about. I don't know what team we're gonna ship him to, or we're gonna sell him permanently. I don't know. So we have that midfield is just packed like ever before, and that's why every time like Chelsea now are linked with a midfielder, you like, what are you doing? Are you making just headlines for fake news for people to click, or can you just like think a little bit outside the box before you make a fake news and think, okay, another midfielder? Oh, the last time I checked, Chelsea had 12 midfielders, and some of them are world class, and some of them can't even find a minute because you can't bench Caicedo or you can't bench someone. Timo Werner's wage at Tottenham is reported to be 165k a week, which translates to annual salary. Let's see. Annual salary of what is that? All right, there's too many zeros, so I don't understand. It's like more than 8 million, something like that a year. Yeah, football players are the luckiest people on the earth. You can just make it as a professional football player. Sign a stupid contract at Chelsea for 10 years. Sit, refuse to play, get fat, don't make any effort, and you get paid every single day. They send you to the bench. You just sit there eating your popcorn. They send you to the academy. You go there, play kickabout with your friends, and still getting the same ridiculous amount of money in your bank every single day. So this is the best job in the entire world, even though People's Republic is going to come and say, oh, how many sacrifice, and yeah, they work very hard. Come on. You work two hours training a day in the morning, and sometimes you come back in the evening, 2 more hours in training. You have the best doctors in the world, the best food in the world. People are cooking for you. You have a chauffeur, you have chefs, you have all kind of girls that you want. You have all kind of dream houses that people are for just training and making your body look good and abs and getting healthy. And you're going to tell me that, oh, they work hard for this. So I'm gonna have to disagree with you. Bloody hell. Yeah, you work hard, but that's why it's called game. If you play, you enjoy what you want. What a dream job. This is something that anybody should, can kill himself for getting to that position. You are crap, you are whatever, you still get a ridiculous amount of money. You fly, you don't fly even public, you fly private. You're going to New York just to watch a freaking game of basketball. You just call a private company just to fly you there and bring you back because it's like you're freaking change money to take a private jet. And you're going to complain about, oh man, they struggle, they suffer. Do you know how many hours I struggle to freaking work in the Ford company in Kentucky? You know how many hours your mother struggled to pay the last penny for you to go to school and buy some milk at home And you're gonna say, oh man, look, feel sorry for them. Oh, they're human being. And bloody hell. This is the best job in the world. You play, you enjoy doing it. You enjoy something, and then you're getting paid and getting in the status of the highest up echelon there, that you are a top of for just kicking a bloody ball. You know, I went to university for 8 years. These people, they don't even go to school. They have teachers, they have professor coming to teach them at home, right? So you're gonna complain about something that's been on free. Their parents don't pay education anymore because the club are gonna take it off your education, and they're gonna take everything for free, and they treat you. You get a little bit of knock here, 1,000 doctor coming. Oh, how are you feeling, my friend? Oh, the scan immediately. It's not like you will sit on the freaking line to wait for a doctor appointment. They don't have to wait for a doctor appointment. You have a problem with your teeth, a dentist is just begging you to come and cancel every single other appointment just to give you privilege to go and fix your teeth. Right? So if you're going to tell me that, oh, you have to say I'm sorry for them because they work hard, 2 freaking hours of training. Yes, you sweat, but your body feels good. Your abs are popping there. Girls are following you. Money is pumping in the bank. You know, you finish that, you go just to the restaurant, you choose whatever you want. You have fruit, you have all kind of meat, whatever, 1,000 stock of free stuff there for you to eat. Why are you complaining about freaking feel sorry for them because they work very hard to get there? Bloody hell. Let's not get there, right? Let's go back and see if there is some other. Joe Bellingham, remember him, the brother of Jude Bellingham. What is happening with this brother? Decision in principle has been made, as Bild reported. So he's joining Borussia Dortmund just like his brother, following the footstep of Bellingham Senior. No, Bellingham big brother, right? So Joe Bellingham is gonna go to Dortmund just to play in the same team as his brother, and don't be surprised if he does good there, and Real Madrid are gonna come and start knocking the door, and it's gonna be 2 Bellinghams at Real Madrid very soon. Very, very good player. Helped Sunderland to come back to the Premier League, all right? And yeah, his time is done. Even Premier League teams wanted him, but he wanted to stay in the Championship with Sunderland for a couple of seasons. He was very good, and he helped them a lot. So I think his mission is accomplished, and congratulations to the young boy, the young man. Now it's time for you to go and play the Champions League with Borussia Dortmund. What else? What else is happening here? Timo Hernandez, or they are twins, right? They are like brothers. Theo and Lucas. Lucas is at PSG, and Theo is at AC Milan, right? So Al Hilal from Saudi are trying to sign him. So the brother probably is thinking about the bag and the private jet, but still waiting on breakthrough. Okay, I see. The key factor will be the decision, as he's not approached potential move to the Saudi League, blah blah blah. Yeah, he's still a quality player. He's gonna help the Saudi League there. What's his name? Inzaghi is gonna be the coach over there. They are trying also to get Osimhen. So next season they are going to win the league over there, or try to win it. Ronaldo is trying to get a team. He's trying even to go there to Al Hilal, because he can't win anything with Al Nassr. Al Nassr. So Inzaghi is gonna be the coach. They have Timo Hernandez. They're gonna have Osimhen. They still have Koulibaly and who else? Oh, Mitrovic, right? Alexander Mitrovic also plays there. They have some very, very top quality players there. This season they didn't win the league, but last season they won the league unbeaten. Yeah, they beat pretty much everybody. So it's going to be interesting to see what is going to happen to them next season. But Theo, my brother, good luck. Go grab the bag. Grab the bag. All right. Thank you, everybody. It's a lot of love and likes and dislikes. If you don't like me, you have to dislike me. Just don't stay quiet, right? You like or you dislike is the same thing, right? I want some engagement, some clicks somehow. Push the dislike button. It's all good. All right. Let me see. Let me see what we can do. How many? Yeah, so we're gonna be here for probably 10 or 15 minutes before we close the chapter. So I've already discussed about pretty much everything here. Let me check on my club, Chelsea Football Club, if they have something. I don't know why they didn't announce somebody like Delap today. But they just announced Essugo, Dario Essugo. Trevor Chalobah, God is good all the time. This guy believes in God, really. No matter how bad he been treated by Chelsea, by the fans, insult 24/7. God always confuses people. God is good, God, and people are people. Remember the song, right? The country song. God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy. God is great, beer is good, people are crazy. Yeah, I'm in the countryside, so I love country music, so I know those songs. Don't ask me about Rihanna, about Katy Perry. Ask me about the country music and I will tell you what I know. I'm in the countryside, so Tennessee region and Kentucky, deep off the redneck. So I know something about that. All right, let's go. So nothing special for Chelsea. I'm sure that tomorrow is the day that we are going to announce the main man himself. World class. Liam Delap. The new Diego Costa. That brother can headbutt people for fun. Diego Costa. So, so this is the welcome video that I made for baby Delap, right? Let's listen from Delap.
Hey Chelsea fans, Liam here. I'm happy to join the best club in London. It's time to get excited because I'm bringing goals, assists and entertainment. No more missing sitters like that bum Jackson. I know many people think I'm another project player, but let me tell you, I'm good enough and old enough to lead Chelsea line next season. I dare you to doubt me. Up the Chels.
Yeah.
Hey Chelsea fan.
So that's it. I dare you to to doubt me. So yeah, hopefully he can come and score a lot of goals. For people who are just watching, you know, never saw me before, I talk about football. I have a few channels. You can check on some other videos on the Green Turf YouTube channel, GFC YouTube channel, Green Turf Short, whatever. It's like thousands of channels, really. So you're gonna find some good content somewhere daily. Let's listen from this Mr. Jackson.
Hi, Nico here. When I missed that one-on-one chance, I knew I was going to get cooked, so I had to be creative. You know what I did? That's right, I faked injury. Haha, I'm a genius. Hi, Nico here.
Yeah, I remember when he faked an injury after missing a sitter, a one-on-one. Yeah, so this is him coming clean, Mr. Nicholas Jackson. Moises Caicedo, what you saying, brother? Moises.
Arrogant.
Okay, let's go.
Hi, my name is Moises Caicedo. I don't want to sound arrogant, but I'm pretty good at what I do. I think I'm the best midfielder in the world, and you know it. Who cares about the price tag?
Nobody cares about the price tag as long as you perform good. You know? People care about the price tag when you are a bum on the pitch and you are limited like Modric. So Chelsea apparently are still negotiating with Jadon Sancho to keep him permanently. So Sancho needs to make a decision about the money because Chelsea are not going to pay him 350k a week. So it's up to Sancho to make a decision. And according to Ben Jacobs and some other sources, they said decisions is going to be made in the next coming days. So let's hope that it's sooner than later. So we know if we're going to keep him or we're going to ship him back to Manchester.
Hi, my name is Jadon Sancho. I'm glad to announce that I'm staying at Chelsea and not going back to that circus club Manchester United. You got a problem with it? Fuck you. Hi.
All right, you got a problem with this because some people try to criticize this bowler, absolutely bowler, Sancho. Even the guy who sold me Sancho, Mr. Ice, is calling him average, useless, get rid now. So he always flip-flop. He sold me Raheem Sterling. He sold me Sancho and other players. But when they are having some bad time, just like anybody else in life is going to have a little bit of down. Even if in our normal times, we have difficulties and problems. But for Chelsea fans, you can't struggle, you know. You can't be dribbled pass. You can't miss a pass. You have to be perfect. The football that they are teaching us is just like a video game, or they think this is just some kind of virtual video game or dreamland where everything needs to be perfect every single day. I still believe that Jadon Sancho is absolutely baller. The guy who sold me Jadon Sancho is the biggest hater of Jadon Sancho today, Mr. Blue Ice. I'm gonna catch him one day, probably, when he comes here, and I'm gonna start a fight with him. Because he's just flip-flopping all the time. The players that he didn't like, he would say that it's a waste of money for Enzo Fernandez and Moises Caicedo. They are freaking Jonas Brothers. They know nothing. They are the worst signing in the history of Chelsea. And then a few months later, oh my goodness, Caicedo is the best thing that's ever happened to Chelsea Football Club. He's world class, better than anybody we never had at Chelsea Football Club. Oh, listen, the day I start questioning a player, he switched, he flipped to the other side so he can fight me. That is his goal. He's like, okay, I'm gonna criticize and call this guy names, but the day you start criticizing that guy, I'm gonna jump the ship and start supporting him. This is absolutely comedy, man. Comedy in this channel, bro. Absolutely comedy. All right. All right. So if you want to see these baby videos that I make, it takes me a lot of time to make them. And it takes me money because everything you see here is costing me money and I don't make money. So to buy programs and do this and that is time, energy, money, and imagination to put stuff together. I have a channel called Green Turf Short, which is short videos because people, you know, today's generation, we have like attention span of 8 seconds. So people just love some quick stuff, black or white, boom, 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 get to the point. I don't want to do any kind of research. I don't want to hear anything else. Boom, 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 I'm done. That is the news. That is the gospel for me. So if you like those kind of stuff, a little bit of comedy and also telling the truth behind comedy, you can check on one of my channels or you find me on social media somewhere. You are going to be entertained. All right, so Luis Enrique had enough and he wanted to get on Chelsea owners for rejecting him. And let's listen from Luis Enrique, right?
Hi, my name is Luis Enrique, the best manager in the world. I just won the quadruple with PSG. Put some respect on my name. People said the French league is Farmers' League. Well, let me remind you that PSG smashed Manchester City, Liverpool, Aston Villa, and Arsenal on our ways to the Champions League triumph. But you said the Premier League is the best league in the world, right? How can you get beaten by a team from the Farmers' League? So, my advice is shut the fuck up. You know nothing about our league. I got few words for those clown owners and directors at Chelsea Football Club. Fuck you. I wanted to make Chelsea great again. I love the fans. I love the club. But the owners are clueless idiots. They stupidly wasted time and money on useless managers who can't even tie my shoes. I mean, more than 1 billion spent in 3 years and you only won 1 Conference League trophy? Give me a break. Chelsea fans deserve better. They are used to winning big trophies. Champions Leagues, Premier Leagues, Club World Cup, you name it. Now they are forced to celebrate a Mickey Mouse Cup. Shame on you. Hi, my name is Louis.
Okay, so that's it. That is the message from Luis Enrique to Chelsea owners. You like it, you don't like it. I do it because I like those kind of, I like to laugh. I like a little bit of comedy. So I do it first of all for myself. If I feel good about making something, I have time and the energy to do it. If I don't enjoy it, and I don't do it anymore. So, and if I enjoy it and somebody else enjoys it, and then I'm okay with that. I'm okay and we are all together happy, but it's not an obligation for somebody to like them or anything. You know what I mean? Anyways, I have a few more comments and I will be concluding the show slowly and surely. Chelsea Football Club is where big names, number 9s, came to die. That shirt is cursed. Number 9, we should retire number 9 number. Well, that is you like this dark secret conspiracy and evil black magic stuff. You like that dark side of life, don't you? A number don't make a player. A player makes a number. You can wear whatever number it is. If you're good, you're good. You are crap, you are crap. Morata came to Chelsea, took number 9. People said, oh no, he's cursed, blah, 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 blah. Change from number 9 to 29 in the second season, right? You remember that? Number 29, the brother got even worse wearing number 29. Well, the reason he gave to change the number is like his twins were born in London on the 29th of, I don't know what month. So he took the date and put in the shirt and never scored any goal. I don't know if he scored 1 or 0 goals since he started wearing that number, and he left Chelsea. So you can wear whatever number. If number 14 is famous today, back in the day, who cares about number 14? Sheriari today, everybody wanna have number 14. Number 10, Pele, Maradona, whatever people wanna. But believe me, if Pele, Maradona took a number 30, 34, number 36 or whatever, it was going to be always famous. This is a stupid excuse at Chelsea, blaming numbers for absolutely dog crap from your own players. Number 9 is not cursed. Tammy Abraham took it. He had an amazing first season at Chelsea Football Club. 17 goals without taking penalties. How about that? And that year, Jorginho scored like 10 or 15 penalties. Imagine if your number 9 was taking those penalties, or you give him half of this. Abraham was going to have 25 to 30 goals that season. So talking about curse is just a mindset from people. It's become a narrative. But listen, I always tell you that every curse will expire one day. Remember before the Tottenham game when you came with your theory about Spursy don't win anything? I told you that everything, even evil stuff, is going to expire one day. You know, Roman Empire and everything is going to pass away. It's for it could be long period of time where people believe in some stupidity that never existed, but because it's a mindset, you start believing on it. Oh my goodness, you miss one goal and probably because of this is stupid number 9. No. Continue walking, continue doing what you're doing. You're going to score and you're going to defeat evil mindset. So those stuff don't exist. It exists for people like you, Mr. People's Republic, but in reality, superstition, I'm not superstitious in life. I don't believe on those stupid things. Oh, if you touch the cup before a final, you don't win the cup. Those stupid things, I don't believe on that. I have the blood of Jesus Christ that I can touch everything and turn to gold. You know? Dario Essugo has arrived. I think Noni and Sancho will leave Chelsea. That is your own thinking. I think they're going to stay. I want them to stay. People try to always hype the players that are coming that we haven't even seen yet. Noni been here for 3 years. Noni is getting better every single season. He worked like under 5 or 6 managers already. Different system. Different tactics. The boy went through a lot. There is no stability at all in the club. Noni is here to stay. Sancho is here to stay. I don't think they are going anywhere. Don't follow those, I told you, or my, trust me, dude, kind of sources of, every time they throw something out there for clicks. Because it's business. You want people to read. So I don't think they are going anywhere. Again, thank you everybody for stopping by. Smash the like button or the dislike button is the same. Just some engagement in the show before I leave. I always said in 5 minutes I'm leaving, and then another 30 minutes, and then another 30 minutes. This is me, part of me. But today I am going to be strict. Believe me. Believe. You see, so I've been a little bit regular, a little bit regular lately, coming live to talk to my people, brothers and sisters around the world. So yeah, if I have time, I can jump. Like today, I didn't schedule anything. It just, oh wow, I have 1 hour. Boom, you go live stream. Okay, so what else really are we waiting for? Who are we gonna sign next? Let's double check on the people who copy paste news in one place. Dodgers. Just still working on this, brother. Eketike. from Germany, I've seen like I don't believe in superstitions, but it's just like popular opinion where people believe in something and it become like the truth, like a lie told 1,000 times and they become like truth because everybody listen to it over and over again. That's what politicians do, right? In their campaign, they're gonna come up with a big word and they're gonna repeat it over and over and over. So the more you listen to lies, the more you tend to believe on those people. So it's just a mind game. So I know that strikers from Germany always struggle in the Premier League. True, absolutely true. But I also believe that that is not a rule. It doesn't have any, it's not like an exact science. It's something that, you know, some of them are going to be successful and some of them are going to be flops. That's the way it is. So this guy is from the Bundesliga. We are not lucky about the Bundesliga players in the last few years. But before that, we were lucky to have people like Ballack, Schürrle. Yeah, Schürrle, remember him? I still believe that he had a very good career. Marco Marin, the new Messi, it wasn't good because he got shipped on loan here and there. And at Chelsea, we have like managers, like 1,000 managers every single month. So you get confused. You're gonna have one manager that rates you and wanna give you an opportunity, and then after 10 months you are sacked, and then another manager comes and like, okay, I wanna win something. I'm gonna rely on the veteran here. I don't wanna lose my job, and I wanna win something. So it was a cycle of that. The young players were not really given proper chances to succeed. Schürrle was good. Who is another German lately that had some kind of success? Kai Havertz scored in the final of the Champions League. You can say whatever you want. That is successful for me. You're not going to take it away. You can deny, insult, and say whatever you want. He scored that goal, right? It didn't come from heaven. Let that sink in. I don't like him. I started criticizing him since he started getting on Chelsea fans in the stadium, celebrating and like trolling Chelsea fans. I was like, I'm done with this clown. But the reality is he scored a goal in the final of the Champions League and won us the Champions League. You can twist the word, oh no, because it's a Chelsea thing, or because if God and Jesus themselves took the ball and put it in the back of the net. You can try to deny and destroy history, but its history is history. Timo Werner, yeah, he didn't score a lot of goals. You can say whatever you want. But I think both of them were successful at Chelsea because they came in the most successful period of Chelsea Football Club. Period. You like it or not, that is the truth. Okay? Oh, Timo Werner don't score. He's missing chances. Hello, he won the Champions League. He won the Super Cup. He won the World Cup. Like, it's hello, he did it, right? So, you can criticize, but it's not going to change anything. So, we see here, Mr. Thomas Tuchel with Mr. Called himself, Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer here, sitting with the gaffer, talking tactics. So, I feel very sorry for the boys, man. They just finished the season like a few days ago. They are already in the national team, working hard for their countries. I mean, who came up with the calendar is so complicated. And after that, straight to the United States to play the Club World Cup. And you complaining about injuries and fatigue and why the quality of football is going down because of stupidity like this. Stupidity is like non-stop. The same players. Oh, they are on break. What freaking break is this? international break. It's not a break because they still work for their national team. They still travel all over the world. Hello, quality is gone. A lot of injuries. Oh, Lord. So Cole Palmer, Mr. Cool is there with Thomas Tuchel. Dario Essugo, I think Giovanni Kenda actually reacted to the news of, you know, Mr. Essugo to Chelsea. Giovanni, so they are all Portuguese, right? So they are brothers over there. I can't wait, man. I can't wait the World Cup. The World Cup. And Gittens, Jamie Gittens is getting closer and closer to joining Chelsea Football Club. I've seen all kind of compilation videos, failed compilation videos about this brother. The season that just finished, he wasn't that good, but he had a lot of injuries too. But the season before that, he was really very good, unstoppable. Like always, I keep an open mind, because the end of the day, you can say whatever you want, but you don't make decisions, right? It's the manager, the scout, the sporting directors, the owners. They see something in him. If the manager is okay to get him in the team, there is nothing you can do about it. So I've seen all kind of compilations and people don't want him and all that. I always remind people it's not a rocket science or an exact science. You're not going to change any damn thing. So why even stress out for something that you cannot control, right? So it is what it is. That means Mikhailo Mudryk is out. But even when Mikhailo Mudryk was there, he was very, very limited, you know. Let's be honest, right? Mikhailo Mudryk is somebody that Chelsea didn't scout a lot. It was just for political reason. They bought him and, yeah, good. It's good to score a goal or a couple of goals against Astana, you know, against Sunday leagues. But when it comes to a real goal, yeah, a real game, yeah, he scored against Arsenal. He wanted a cross and a very horrible cross that turned to be a goal. Well, he said he meant it. He said he meant it, so I'm going to give it to him. But other than that, other than speed and vibes, there's nothing. That brother needed education, football education, like for 3 years straight before even understanding the space, understanding football. You can have skills, but playing football in the structure way is completely different. So that brother, he got a lot of vibes and a lot of love, but other than that, there is nothing. When he plays one good game against Burnley, or against Barnsley, or against Oxford, or against League 1, League 2, everybody's like, you see, what an improvement. Get to the details. Get to the details. That's 100 million down the drain. So Gittens, listen, you come to Chelsea, I will welcome you and call you the best in the world, just the way I do with all my boys. But do Chelsea need him? Probably, or probably not. I don't know. I don't know about anything. Okay. Delap, we already discussed about Delap. Joao Felix. Benfica want to push a little bit for him to sign for them before the Club World Cup. So another guy that I rate a lot, I think in the right system, the right manager, Joao Felix is going to be a beast. You believe me or not, that is what I think. And I don't jump to popular opinions. When we signed him, I didn't want him. People called me name and insulted me. Now that I started supporting him because he plays for Chelsea, I'm the bad boy. So whatever what I do, I'm always in the wrong side, right? So I'm used into this crap. Wesley Fofana actually put a picture on social media showing his boot. He's back on the grass. But it's come to the point that you can't get excited anymore about Wesley Fofana. You are like, for how long, really? Yeah? I'm back. For how long are you going to be on the pitch? For 30 seconds? So I think it's time for Chelsea to make a big decision. Good player, but you can't rely on him. Ship him somewhere. Send him to Saudi. Send him to France somewhere. Send him to Soweto. He can go and play for my team. Ajax Cape Town. You know? Go play for Ajax Cape Town. I'm from Cape Town, right? Go play for my local team over there, bro. This level, listen, no matter how good you are, you have to be there on the pitch. Best ability is to be there. So it's time for Chelsea to start thinking about building another team, another defense around somebody else. Don't even count on Wesley Fofana. It's over. Broken leg, ACL injuries, hamstring injuries, all kind of injuries. This brother is not going to be world class anymore. He's going to be just an average player in a certain level. He can give you a good game here and there, but nothing more than that. The brother is down in a tough level, which is very, very sad because still young. His ceiling was like right on top there. High ceiling. But injuries, it reminds me of like Diaby at Arsenal. What a player. What a player. Almost like people were calling him the next Patrick Vieira. But injuries, it's like he got injuries every single game and will be out for 4 months, 5 months, 6 months. It's just too much. Get rid. When you give people a contract of 8-9 years and they got injured like this, there's nothing you can do about it. You lose a lot of money because nobody's going to buy them. And they don't play for you. So, and they're still under contract. Long-term contract. All right, let me close the door. Thank you everybody for watching. I think we don't have any breaking news here. Let's follow each other. This is my Twitter page here, Green Turf. Watch some other videos and short videos on different channels that we on. If I have time, I might come back. I'm not gonna promise anything when you're coming back. I don't know. It doesn't depend on me, but I'm trying to make it regular. Trying to make it regular thing so I can talk to my brothers and sisters. God bless you. Have a good night or good day or whatever you do, and I will see you next time.